Welcome back, SethBling here. I've made some additions, some improvements around here. Specifically, I built a bunch of new, kind of higher tier things. So like this induction furnace, for instance, is going super fast. I decided I need a lot of charcoal because of some things I'm doing with energy, and I can't even really like keep up with it. I've got my turtle going. I improved some of the stuff he does. I also made a rotary macerator, which also is incredibly fast in... macerator. Everybody was raging so hard over how I was pronouncing that in my last video. So what I'm doing right now is... sorry, not in my last video, 2 videos ago. It gets all confusing because I record these things and I upload them at different times and whatever. So what I'm doing right now is I am turning these logs into charcoal, and I have my turtle going. I improved his script so that he can now replant trees after he chops it down. His fell script, I call it wood now. And so I gotta look over. It looks like he's about done, so I probably have a fresh batch. He also puts all the logs into a chest for me, so that I can just pick them right up. So hopefully I can make it there and back before. So yeah, you can see he planted a new tree. Donatello's getting to work on chopping the new one down. I have all the old logs here. He's got bone meal in his inventory so that he can just go ahead and grow the trees instantly. Okay, I gotta make it back here. I'm not even sure, because once this thing heats up all the way, you can see it's 85% heat. It goes super ridiculously fast. But yeah, it's just fun fun doing this. I can't believe how much faster, though. I did not think that it would be this much of a difference between the tiers of the furnaces and the different tiers of the hardware. But... yeah, so I'm getting like stacks and stacks of this coal. I might try and set up something to do this automatically. Actually over next to the tree and the turtle. Because I can have him pull fuel and bone meal and these saplings, which he gets plenty of. I can have him just get a bunch of those and then automatically put the wood into a furnace like this, and then I can use that coal to actually power a generator automatically. So I don't know, I might try and do all that, but honestly just doing this manually for a little bit, I can get a lot done, so I might not try and do that. I've done some other improvements around here. Oh my god, this is like almost empty. What happened? Oh, I see. I don't know. I couldn't stack them. I don't know what happened. Okay, so is that ready? Yes. Okay, so I should have a new batch of wood. Looks like it is. The turtle is just fast enough to go ahead and make me all the wood that I need quick enough to... Let's see. Oh, he's coming back down. A little bit slow, actually. Ooh, I might have just let the furnace run out. You can see I get a ton of saplings this way. I do not need nearly this many saplings. Okay, so he replants those things. He puts all of his stuff into the chest and then uses the bone meal. So get more wood that way. Yeah, this isn't gonna be fast enough. I think the furnace is probably already finished. I've also got a new helmet. It's a solar panel helmet. Here we go. And so that recharges my jetpack, which is cool. Basically never run out of energy on my jetpack. It recharges pretty slowly, but I don't actually use up that much energy on the jetpack, so it's pretty good. Yeah. Whoops. Anyway, so let me show you some of the improvements I made around the base here. Now, it's really disorganized. It's pretty ugly, to be honest. But I've done some useful stuff. Here I've got a crystallizer, or 3 crystallizers, and they're all next to this heater, which is next to a battery. I was trying to make some slime balls. I don't know, it's really slow. It takes 20 minutes to get a slime ball out of this by using you basically turn lime dye into a slime ball. But it's very, very slow. So I'm probably not going to be doing much of that. What else do we got? Okay, so this is really important here. This part right here is these are electrical engines. Now what I'm doing is I'm converting the energy that I'm getting from these solar panels and from these generators. Oh, I should fill those back up. I'm converting all that energy into Buildcraft energy. There we go. Because I have actually just about run out of oil in the oil field. If we take a look over here, we can see the pump that I was using to get oil has now started filling up with water, which means there isn't really any oil available nearby, which is bad. So I've still got lots of fuel reserves here, and for now I'm running on 3 of my combustion engines, and that's what's powering my quarry over here. Let me go to sleep real quick. Don't want lots of mobs spawning. Still haven't lit up the area too well. So for right now, I have those 3 combustion engines. They're powering my quarry. That's going pretty well. I'm still getting lots of stuff from here. And I've made some additions over here, actually. While I'm here, I might as well. So I still have some stuff going to the void pipe. I have like the gravel, the dirt. That's all going to the void pipe and just getting deleted. But all the cobblestone, I have them going into these recyclers. Now the recyclers kind of randomly make this scrap stuff. So I have 4 recyclers here. It's just about enough to get all of the cobblestone in and recycle it. They make scrap. And so I've got this auto crafting table. If you put 9 scrap together in a crafting table, it makes a scrap box. So this auto crafting table makes these scrap boxes. Now, if you take out a scrap box and right-click with it in your hand, it'll make a random item. If you set it out of a dispenser, it'll also do the same thing. So I've got an obsidian pipe here to catch the items. So it just makes random items to use. Glowstone, redstone, feather. That was like a battery, stick, cooked pork chop, minecart, kind of random stuff. You can get diamond this way. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Although I seem to be getting a lot more wooden hose than diamonds. But you can kind of see what I've gotten so far. Plant ball. I don't even know what that is, but I'll have to look that up. Oh! Wow. What a coincidence. Man, I chose the right time to film. That's awesome. That's the first diamond I've gotten out of this machine. But you can see some other stuff I've gotten. A lot of wooden hose. They kind of take up a lot of space. I'll probably have to trash those. And then just kind of random stuff. Some of it's useful. Some slime balls. I don't have easy access to slime balls. Cake, I guess. Steak, whatever. But that diamond, that's pretty cool. Of course, my bling machine is still going strong. I'm up to 20 diamonds in here, so that's good. And then I don't remember if I showed this, but I've got like the iron ore and the gold ore and the tin and copper. They're all going through macerators into electric furnaces, and so I'm storing up these like gold ingots here. Got a lot of iron now, a lot of copper, a lot of tin. So I'm automatically getting all these ingots. Very, very useful. I basically have as much metal as I need now. There are some other resources that I still need a lot of, and still looking for, like redstone. Actually, I'm running short on that. I haven't gotten quite down to redstone level on this giant quarry over here. When I do, I expect to see a lot of it, though, because it's such a large area. But yeah, I'm not at diamond and redstone level quite yet, I guess, but I am getting plenty of gold now from that. I've also started, people were yelling at me to use these iron chests. So I'm using iron chests to store the scrap. So iron chest, here's the recipe for iron chest is basically you take a normal chest and surround it with 8 iron. And it has the same capacity as just a double chest. So basically, instead of using 8 wood for the second half of the chest, you're using 8 iron, which I think is not very economical. I have use for iron, whereas I basically have, infinite wood. So that's why I haven't been using iron chests. But in this case, it's really nice because you can put them next to each other, whereas normal chests, if you try and put them next to each other, it just doesn't work. So it is a little bit nice to be able to do that. So I'm using that here, but if you want to know why I'm not using iron chests everywhere, it's because I still don't have infinite iron, and I still use it up. Yeah, so okay, this scrap... Oh, wait, no, electrical engines. There's so much to talk about. So these are the electrical engines. I have a lever here that can turn them on, and they'll start drawing energy from this battery box. And they convert the industrial craft energy here that I get from like the solar panels and the generators. They convert that into buildcraft energy. So now these guys are outputting energy. I don't know why it shows 0 output here, but they are actually outputting energy, and I am able to run the quarry on about 6 of these guys at full speed. So I'm not using this right now because I don't need to quite yet, and I'd rather use the energy for other stuff. And like I said, I was using the 3 combustion engines here. They're still running on that fuel, and that's probably going to last quite a while. I guess my biggest concern is going to be where I'm going to put the next quarry. But yeah, so I will be able to run these even without any fuel, and I should have a lot of coal with which to run those. Now that I've got this nice pipeline set up. And so the scrap, yeah, so the scrap. Okay, this is a mass fabricator, and it uses up scrap. It's a good use for the scrap. Now, oh yeah, so the scrap, basically I think it's 1 in every 6 or 1 in every 8 cobblestone turns into a scrap in those recyclers. So it's just, you get like 8 scrap for every stack of cobblestone or something. So it's just a way to use up the extra cobblestone rather than deleting it. But this scrap is very useful in the mass fabricator for accelerating it. Now here's what the mass fabricator makes. It's UU matter. And basically the use for UU matter is to make this other kind of ore. Now I've never done this before, but I think it should work. Just in the crafting table here. I think the recipe is something like this. Yeah. So it's this iridium ore. So let me show you in using this not enough items interface. Iridium ore. Okay, so here it is. If I right click it, I can see what it's used for. So it's used to make the iridium plate. That's actually the only thing that it's used for. But the iridium plate is used for a ton of stuff. So you can make hybrid solar panels, which give a lot more power than regular solar panels. You can make Cenarium alloy, which is used in basically in ultimate hybrid solar panels, which give you a lot of energy. There are cooling cores. I don't even know what these do. Superconductor cover. You can make the best type of armor in industrial craft is this quantum suit stuff, and it gives you some really, really nice benefits. What I'm going for right now are the quantum suit leggings, and the quantum suit leggings increase your sprint speed by a factor of something like 3, from what I've read. So I'm like pretty excited about that. But in order to get that, I need 2 iridium plate. Each iridium plate requires 4 iridium ore, and each of those requires 7 of the UU matter. So if I do my math right, I need 8 of this iridium ore, which means 56 UU matter. So anyway, the mass fabricator over here is what's making that for me. And I have, 8 or 7 plus... I have 24 so far out of that 56. It takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of scrap. But I really, really want those paints. So, I'm kind of working at that. But it basically drains all the extra energy that I have out of the system. That's why my solar panels aren't building up any charge, nor are my battery boxes. So it basically uses up all the extra energy. I also made a lot more of these advanced solar panels. They put out quite a bit of energy, but it's all just getting used up by this thing. So I might try and make some more. I've recently got a bunch of coal and stuff together. That was my big limiting factor in making more of these. I used this rotary macerator. And when you get that going at full speed, it takes a few minutes to get up to full speed. When you get that going at full speed, you can macerate lots of stuff at a time. And I had a few stacks of coal sitting around, so I might try and make a couple more of those. I think that's most of the improvements I made around here. I guess I didn't have this line coming in here. This is a fuel line that goes into the combustion engines. Just keeps them fueled up. So you'll notice now I have full fuel in these, where I used to actually use buckets manually to fuel them up. But that's just something really simple. I don't even have my refinery running anymore because there's no new oil coming in. There's a little bit of oil left in it, but I'm not too worried about it. I'd rather just be running less or fewer of these combustion engines. Oh yeah, the cow. You've probably been wondering about this. So the cow, I just have the cow here because the crystallizers here use milk. These were the things I was using to make slime balls. I think I've explained everything, just about. I want to go check on my my turtle. I wonder if he's filling up that chest. This guy is so productive at getting me all this wood. Oh, look at all these saplings. Yeah, but you can check out the new wood filter in the video description. Actually, I might have to go look at his inventory. Let's see if I can do this. So yeah, no, that's not really gonna work. Basically, in order to run the... I said filter, didn't I? Turtles don't run filters, they run programs. So in order to run the wood program, you basically just have to put some coal in his first slot. That's the energy that it uses. And then you want... I just need to wait for him to come back down. Yeah, so he needs coal, bone meal, and the saplings, and he also actually needs the wood in order to compare. I'll just go over in a sec. Let me get through the night. Yeah, so you can download the program though from the video description. Okay, he should be coming down. I'll take a look at his inventory. Yeah, so he needs the coal, some sort of fuel in the first slot. 15th slot needs saplings. 16th slot needs bone meal, and the second slot needs logs. Basically, he uses the logs because when he plants the 4 saplings down and starts using bone meal, he compares against the log. Basically, like when he uses bone meal on the sapling here, it doesn't always work. So if it doesn't work, then this will stay a sapling. If it does work, it'll turn into wood, and there will be wood going all the way up. So when the turtle's sitting right here and facing this thing and using the bone meal, after it uses the bone meal, it checks if the thing that it's pointing at is a log. And if it is, then it knows that the bone meal worked and that it can go ahead and start felling the tree. So just a bit of explanation in case you want to use that program. The mob trap I made in the previous video is working very well, and it's giving me tons of that bone. Tons of bone meal, so I might actually be piping that over if I want to make the whole turtle thing automated. But I don't know if I'll actually do that. But yeah, getting plenty of drops here. Lots of bones, lots of gunpowder and everything. I could make some TNT if I wanted. I don't think I have a good use for that yet. But this wiring system's working really well. Hasn't failed yet. I've only used up a few of the items from here, but it's easy to restock this thing. Alright, so I've added a couple more generators here. This one, and we got this mass fabricator going really fast now. So I'm almost up. I have 28 of this UU matter over there, 28 here. That's how much I wanted. Well, I need one more here. Yeah, so once this counts up to 100%, we'll have all the UU matter. We're going to make the quantum suit leggings, and the recipe isn't too complicated, so it shouldn't take too long to do. But, okay, we just got to wait for that. 82. Yeah, so I had to add more generators because I wanted to go faster. I have, so now overall I have these 5 advanced solar panels, and they're putting out all their energy, and then I actually added another couple here for this bat box. The bat box actually has a limited output, 32 EU per tick, so... Oh, there we go. So I got all the UU matter I want. I might as well keep this going. Okay, and then I have some more over here. And then I have this iridium ore. So now I need to make 7 of this iridium ore. Okay, and then I can just split these up. Okay, there's 8. Now let's see. I have to use these to make iridium plate. I'm gonna need some diamonds. Oh, I only have a couple over here. I think I need more diamonds than this, so I'm going to go over to my bling machine, grab some diamonds. Luckily I have quite a few over there. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, 22 tons. Just kind of curious how these things are going. I think the quarry's hit level 20, and I still haven't gotten any redstone in here, which is a little bit curious. I think I should have some by now, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I don't know. Alright, so I've got my diamonds. I think I have everything, so I'm just going to hit this question mark button, and that'll bring the crafting recipe up into the crafting bench here, which is really handy. Okay, so this is the recipe. I actually need to make 2, so might as well just do both at once. Okay, so we've got 2 iridium plates. And then I have these nanosuit leggings that I built. I charged them up too. So have that all ready to go. Okay, that's lapitron crystal. So I need a couple electronic circuits, lapis lazuli. Let's see, I have the lapis. Oh, actually, I'm running out. Electronic circuits. I think I'm going to have to make those. Okay, so... Oh, I need wire for that. A little bit disorganized, but I know where everything is, so it works out okay. So I know this one because I use it a lot. But there's still a lot of recipes I don't know. Okay, so there's 2 electronic circuits. Okay, what else do I need? I need a diamond surrounded by redstone, so that's easy. And then I just put this up here. What was it? It was like this with... Yeah, so then we got the lapitron crystal. That's what stores the 1 million EU for the quantum suit leggings. And I need 2 machine blocks and 2 glowstone dust, and that's it. So let's grab those 2 glowstone dust. And then machine blocks are made out of 8 refined iron. Now remember, refined iron is iron that's melted in a furnace again. Okay, so we got 2 machine blocks. So we should be good to go here. Oh, I'm really excited. Alright, 2 machine blocks, lapitron crystal, iridium plate, nanosuit leggings. Man, industrial craft is crazy. Alright, here we are. Nanosuit leggings. I'll put them on. Oh my god! Oh, I love it. Oh, it does seem to drain my food super fast, though. Yeah, look how fast my food's going down. I don't even care. That is awesome. Oh man, that is the one thing that I was looking forward to. Figuring out some way to increase my speed. It's kind of funny that I slowed down a bunch in midair, though. Oh, man, now I'm going to be zipping around my base. This is great. Oh, wow. I'm glad everything's so flat in my base too now, because it makes it much easier to sprint without having to constantly be jumping, and because that slows me down. I might have to work on clearing out some of this space so that I can sprint around. Maybe I'll have to move some of this wiring underground so I can sprint around back and forth. But anyway, that is really cool. Does it use up the energy? So it doesn't seem to use up the energy from the quantum suit when I sprint either. So that's going to be persistent. I'm not going to have to worry about recharging that. Oh, that's really exciting. My solar helmet doesn't seem to charge it, but I think that's kind of expected. You need kind of advanced tier recharging. So I can't put the quantum suit in the bat box, for instance. I have to put it in like my advanced solar panel, or there's some other things I can make in order to do that. Oh, it's not even charging here. Okay, interesting. I might need an MFE in order to do that, which is a multifunctional electronics device. So I'll have to figure out how to charge it up. The quantum suit is supposed to protect you from damage. Now I'm not sure if that protects you from fall damage. Yes, it does. So, oh, no. I just didn't take enough there. So it protects you from some of the fall damage, I guess. But yeah, you can see my my energy is starting to deplete here. So I'm going to have to figure out how to recharge that. But I'm really excited about this. This is awesome.